Good morning and welcome back to my channel. We are starting lecture number 64, bio section of NEET 2026 lecture series. Today's title is Biological Classification, and we will learn about all different types of classification in this video. So this is the list of chapters which I have already completed, and we are starting this one today. This is NTA syllabus. We will focus on 5 kingdom classification. So, 5 kingdom classification comes at the 4th level. We will start from the very beginning, the very first classification system. So, see, the classification system evolved over time, and this happened because of our improvement in understanding of the nature. So, the first paragraph of NCERT is this. I have picked out the important statements and compiled here. So the first biological classification was non-scientific, and it was based on need or usage by human beings. So natural resources and organisms were classified based on their use, either as food or for shelter or for clothing. Okay, so this is need-based classification. Then next classification is morphological. This was proposed by Aristotle, and this is also called the first scientific biological classification. Here, they used simple morphological characters like the height of plants. So, classified them into trees, shrubs, and herbs. Then he also divided animals into two groups, animals with red blood and animals without red blood. Okay, so very simple points, but when it comes in NEET exam, you need to have the clarity. Okay, so note it down and keep revising them. The next system was two system classification. This is the paragraph, and these are all the important lines I picked from that paragraph. So it was proposed by Carolus Linnaeus, and this is called two kingdom classification because we have only two kingdoms, Plantae and Animae. So see, bacteria, blue-green algae, fungi, mosses, ferns, gymnosperms, angiosperms, they were all clubbed into Plantae. So with our updated knowledge of 5 kingdom classification, we clearly know that bacteria and blue-green algae, they are different from fungi, and both are in turn different from these plant varieties. But Linnaeus classified them as plants because they all had a cell wall, and animals they don't have cell wall. So basically this classification was based on the presence or absence of cell wall. Then he also merged photosynthetic cellulosic cell wall organism like plants and non-photosynthetic chitinous cell wall organisms like fungi. Again, this was based on the presence of cell wall. So he also merged unicellular, multicellular organisms, prokaryotes and eukaryotes together. So Linnaeus was not completely wrong. He did good work in classifying lots of plants and animals. Okay, so these are the points which you have to remember where he went wrong. So remember this point, and then this one, this and this. 4 different points where he went wrong. Next comes 5 kingdom classification. This is from paragraph 3. So 5 kingdom classification was proposed by Whittaker in 1969. The 5 kingdoms are Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. And this is the basis of classification. Main criteria for classification: cell structure, body organization, mode of nutrition, reproduction, and phylogenetic relationship, which is the evolutionary history. Now, based on the criteria, there was one question in 2014. The 5 kingdom system of classification suggested by R.H. Whittaker is not based on So in the earlier slide, we have studied reproduction was one of the criteria, mode of nutrition, yes, complexity of body organization, or in simple words, body organization. So this is the only one which was not one of the criteria. And this is what is asked in this question. So this is the answer. So now we will learn the characteristic features of the five kingdom. In detail, we will study in later videos. Today, we will just learn the important points. So, these are the five different features. Cell type is prokaryote. So, Monera kingdom is the only kingdom which has prokaryotic cells. Rest four are eukaryotic. Cell wall, Monera, they have special cell wall which is non-cellulosic. It is made of polysaccharide, which is peptidoglycan, and it also has amino acids in it. Then prokaryotes, they don't have nuclear membrane, they don't have true nucleus. Body organization is cellular. Mode of nutrition, they can be both autotrophic and heterotrophic. In autotroph, they can be photosynthetic or chemosynthetic. This we will learn when I discuss Monera. And in heterotrophic, we have parasitic and saprophytic types. So see, based on this, we have question in NEET 2025. You will have to identify which statement describes Monera. So look for prokaryote. Here it is. Prokaryote with cell wall made up of polysaccharide and amino acid. Polysaccharide and amino acid cell wall. Next one is kingdom Protista. It is eukaryote. Only Monera is prokaryote. Cell wall present in some. So it means that Protista it has many members. So some have cell wall and others don't have. And again, there are varieties of cell wall. So when we study kingdom Protista, at that time we will learn the details. Nuclear membrane is present because it is eukaryotic. Body organization, this is cellular. So keep this thing in mind. Monera is unicellular prokaryote and Protista, they are unicellular eukaryote. Mode of nutrition, they can be both autotrophic and heterotrophic. Okay, now based on this, pick the line. Which one describes Protista? Chitin cell wall, heterotroph, prokaryote, eukaryote autotroph, eukaryote with cellular body of organization. So when they say cellular body of organization, this is another description of unicellular beings. Next one, fungi, eukaryotic, cell wall. This is very important, okay? Very important point. It is asked several times. Chitin. Nuclear membrane is present because it is eukaryotic. Body organization, it is multicellular with loose tissue. Mode of nutrition, it is not autotrophic. Okay, this is important point and this is where it is different from plant. It is heterotrophic, saprophytic, and it can be parasitic also. Some members can be parasitic. So see, chitin cell wall. The moment you see this will be fungi. Next one, plantae. Cell type eukaryotic, therefore it will have nuclear membrane. Cell wall cellulosic. This I guess every student will know. Plant cell wall is made up of cellulose. Body organization, tissue or organ. Mode of nutrition is autotrophic. Plants means they will be autotrophic. Okay. So pick the line. Which one describes plant here? Eukaryotic autotroph with tissue organ level of organization. Then last one, kingdom Animalia, cell type eukaryotic. Cell wall is absent. Very important point. Body organization, tissue, organ system. Mode of nutrition, heterotrophic. All animals are heterotroph. All animals are without cell wall. So here we have heterotroph with tissue organ system level of organization. This is for animals. So chitin cell wall is for fungus, heterotroph animals, prokaryote with cell wall made up of polysaccharide. This is Monera. Eukaryotic autotrophs are plantae, and cellular body of organization, eukaryotic cell is protista. So see, you will have to arrange based on this code. Okay. So the first one is Monera. So C comes first, and the last one Animalia is B. C to B. Where is C to B? This is the only option with C to B. This is the answer, option 2. Now next one, sixth kingdom classification. It is also called three domain classification. This is from the paragraph. So it's not given in NCERT. It was proposed by Carl Woese. He was American microbiologist. So he did extensive work on archaeobacteria. Okay, this is the reason he introduced another kingdom. Okay, so in three domain system we have archaea, bacteria and eukarya. So this includes archaeobacteria. So all those microorganisms that can live in extreme environment, like extreme high temperature, thermus aquaticus, and then in acid environment, those are called acidophile. Then in high salt concentration, they are called halophiles. And then methane producing microorganisms, methanogens, they all belong to archaeobacteria, okay, or archaea. Then in bacteria we have kingdom Monera, and rest all the eukaryotes are included here, and this is the reason the name is eukarya. So protista, fungi, plantae and animalia, they all are in domain eukarya. Okay, so this is how we have three domain and total 6 different kingdom. Then this is the last paragraph which we will discuss in today's video. These are the important points. So mistakes in two system classification. It grouped all living beings with cell wall in one group. So this I have already mentioned. It brought together prokaryotic bacteria and blue-green algae, which is cyanobacteria, with other groups which were eukaryotic. So this system mixed prokaryotes with eukaryotes. The next one, it also grouped together unicellular organism and multicellular ones. For example, Chlamydomonas, which is unicellular, and Spirogyra, which is multicellular. It did not differentiate between heterotrophic group fungi and autotrophic green plants, though they also showed characteristic difference in their cell wall composition. Fungi had chitin, while green plants had cellulosic cell wall. So this system clubbed it together, as I told you, because this system classified organism based on presence of cell wall. So since both have cell wall, so they were grouped together. And why so many classification system? Because the criteria for classification changes over period of time, and the criteria changes because of improvement in our understanding of characteristics and evolutionary relationship. Okay, so change is inevitable. Over time, an attempt has been made to evolve a classification system which reflects not only, so these are the features: morphological, physiological, reproductive similarities, and this is very important, phylogenetic, which is evolutionary relationships. So with this, we have completed the first section. Tomorrow we will discuss about Monera. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and take good care of yourself.